Alcohol is very common within the clients that I see. I see people, young people at the university age, maybe it runs in their family. So they've come to university and for the first time they feel comfortable talking to someone because they grew up with alcohol, where it was around, it was prevalent. There was someone in their family, whether it's their mom, their dad, their brother, their sister, who had an addiction issue. And then now maybe they're finding that their own use is becoming more of a problem. The other things that oftentimes people will say is that they're starting to notice that, it used to be just Friday and Saturday night, and now their drinking is becoming more common during the week, or it used to be just with friends, and now they're drinking a lot more on their own. Or it used to be about watching sports games, and now they don't much care about the sports team that's playing, and it's more about the drinking. Alcohol impacts the lives of the clients that I see in lots of different ways. So it impacts their lives when it comes to their goals and the things that they want to work on. And it could be as simple as, being involved in sports, especially maybe they're a university athlete, so maybe they're on a team, and then maybe their drinking is interfering, I should say, with things like them being able to make practices or just feeling well enough to participate in things that they would usually do. Making it to classes on time, getting good grades, getting their assignments done. In working with the younger population, what I'm always kind of encouraged by is that they are starting to see that their drinking has consequences earlier, and I think they notice that they don't want it to interfere with their lives later on, and I think that that's a really positive thing. Things like they'll say, I notice that I'm drinking more than other people when we go out to the bar, and so part of what we'll work on is harm reduction strategies around, did you eat before you went out? And usually they'll say things like, no, I didn't eat. Things like drinking water in between your drinks, having conversations about, why do you want to get so drunk that you can't remember what you did the day before? People don't realize that they were drinking because they were having a hard day, or they broke up with a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or they're stressed, whether it's school or work. And, it's kind of not until they come and ask for help that they realize that they've been drinking to cope with feelings. And so I think that's something that you really need to pay attention to. So oftentimes we see alcohol as, just something that we do. It's like a rite of passage when we turn 19. And but we see drugs as bad, so other drugs are bad. And I think that we need to give alcohol the proper respect, just like any other drug. There's no shame in asking for help.